Hi everyone, I'm Jericho P. Cesar, 18 years old from Naglita, Batangas. I graduated from Lemery Senior High School under the strand of Humanities and Social Sciences. Kamusta? Handa na ba kayo tuklasin ang kagandahan ng Bangsamoro at the Lemery's region of Muslin of Mindanao? Mas kilalang B.A.R.M.M. The region is located at the southwesternmost tip of the archipelago. It's bounded by Lanao del Norte and the Sulu Sea on the north and northwest, by Bukidnon and Cotabato on the east, and by Sultan Kudarat and Celebes Sea on the south. The region is called the Country Rice Bowl because of its abundant rice fields that supply most of the country's needs. It is also rich in minerals deposits, forests, and aquatic resources. It is seldom visited by typhoons and has a pleasantly warm climate. The region is composed of the provinces of Lanao del Sur, Maguindanao, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi. After a referendum in 2001, the province of Basilan, with the exception of its capital town, Isabela, voted to be part of the ARM in the same referendum. Welcome to Basilan. Basilan has a total land area of 1,379 square kilometers. The mainland takes up the bulk at 124,982 hectares. The province is bounded on the north by Zamboanga del Sur, on the east by the Moro Gulf, on the west by the Sulu Sea, and on the south by Mindanao Sea. The province is comprised of the main island of Basilan and 61 smaller islands. It is separated from mainland Mindanao by a strait 17 miles wide at its northwest point. Mainland Basilan has a volcanic and highly terrain. How to get there? From Zamboanga City, Basilan is only 1 hour and 15 minutes ferry ride away. Balagtasan Waterfall. This waterfall powers the Basilan Hydroelectric Plant. Kalun's Park Shrine, Lamitan. This shrine is a tribute to Kalum, a well-known Yakan leader during his time. It's a favorite spot for strolling and chatting with the locals. Malamawi Island, Isabela. The lighthouse on the island guides ships and visitors to the channel. The island also contains the traditional resting place of the seafarings, Badjaus and Samaluans, Bagwengue, as well as the only lake in the province. Mensi Agricultural Plantation, Basilan. Visitors can witness the actual processing of rubber, coffee, black pepper, and African palm oil in this plantation now owned and run by a local cooperative. Museum of Lamitan. This serves as information center for the development of the municipality of Lamitan. It also showcases the colorful highlights of the traditional Yakan festival, the Lamihan. Palm Beach, Isabela. This beach, located some 5 kilometers from the town hall, is a fine place for snorkeling, swimming, and picnic. Plaza Rizal, Isabela. This plaza, which is situated between the capital and the cathedral, is a favorite for afternoon promenades. One can find here a moment of Rizal with an open stage in front, a relief map of Basilan and the surrounding island. Santa Isabella Cathedral, Isabel Town proper. The cathedral, named after the patron saint of Isabela, is located at the heart of Isabela proper. The White Beach.
I am Nicole Catherine T. Jokno, graduated at Lamoury Colleges under the strand of Accountancy, Business, and Management with honor, who is now a college student taking Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management. Welcome to Lanao del Sur. Capital of Lanao del Sur is Marawi City. Lanao del Sur has a total land area of 3,850 square kilometers. It is bounded on the north by Lanao del Norte, on the east by Bukidnon, on the west by Iliana Bay, and on the south by Maguindanao and Cotabato. Lanao del Sur forms the western portion of the extensive plateau of northern Mindanao. Coastal plains and rolling hills adjoining the Iliana Bay give way to mountain ranges along the Cotabato boundary and to lowlands along the east towards Bukidnon. From Cagayan de Oro City in Misamis Oriental, there are vehicles that take passenger to Marawi City. In Iligan in Lanao del Norte, one can take a bus or jeepney bound to Marawi City. Barurao Spring, located at Balabagan, an undeveloped spring site which is ideal for development. Brassware Factory, located at Tugaya, a site where one can see the process of making of the brassware items the area is known for. Mount Mupo, located near Lanao Lake. On the summit of this 115 square high sacred mountain is a national park with a good view of Lanao Lake. The Sleeping Lady, located at Lanao del Sur, a short mountain range that interestingly looks like a figure of a woman lying on her back. Welcome to Maguindanao. Capital of Maguindanao is Sultan Kudarat. Maguindanao has an aggregate land area of 5,474.10 square kilometers. It is bounded by Cotabato on the north, by Lanao del Sur on the east, by Moro Gulf on the west, and by Sultan Kudarat on the south. The eastern part of the province is composed of plains crisscrossed by the Rio Grande de Mindanao and its tributaries. The western part is mountainous except for the area around Cotabato City at the mouth of the Great Mindanao River. The climate is characterized by more or less even distribution of rainfall throughout the year, and the weather is very rarely cloudy and overcast. From Cotabato City, buses takes passengers regularly to Maguindanao. Ships from Manila and Cebu sail directly to Maguindanao via Zamboanga. Amay Ninka, located at Dato Piang, Maguindanao. One can find here the old cannons used by the Spaniards during their occupation in the country. Rio Grande de Mindanao, located at large parts of the province. This river is the second largest and the longest in Mindanao. It stretches to a length of 182 kilometers and 96 meters wide. It is ideal for various water sports, and festivals are held along its banks.
Archipelago comprising hundreds of volcanic and coral lands and numerous rocks and reefs in the southwestern Philippines. A double land chain, it extends 170 miles to 70 kilometers southwest from Basilan's land of southwestern Mindanao and near the eastern shores of Sabah. Of the Philippines is an archipelagic country in Southeast Asia. It is situated in the western Pacific Ocean and consists of about 7,640 lands that are broadly categorized under three main geographical divisions from north to south: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Been a hot spot and has been consistently heard over the national news for acts of terrorism and battles between the Philippines armies and the militants. It scared the hearts of many travelers and adventurers, marking it hot red and a danger zone on their maps. The large land of Mindanao plus smaller lands in the southern Philippines in its largest city, Davao, the Philippines Eagle Sanctuary and Davao Crocodile Park. Showcase local wildlife. The Urban People's Park features statues of indigenous people in the Durian Dome, named after the Spikey. Sabah. Sabah is a Malaysian state occupying the northern part of this land of Borneo. It's famed for its 4,995 tall Mount Kinabalu, the country's highest peak, crowned with distinctive granite spars. Sabah is also known for its beaches, rainforests, coral reefs, and abundant wildlife. Much of within parks and reserves offshore the Sipadan and Mabul lands are noted diving destinations.
I'm Tracy Lamar de Brigado, graduated at Limerick Colleges under the strand of Humanities and Social Sciences, who is now a college student taking Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management. Tawi-Tawi. Capital of Tawi-Tawi is Bongao. Tawi-Tawi is the southernmost province of the country, just across its state of Sabah in East Malaysia. The province is bounded on the north and west by Sulu Sea, and the Celebes Sea in the east and south. The province consists of three island groups covering 307 islands and islets with a combined land area of 462 square miles. The Tawi-Tawi Island Group includes the island of Tawi-Tawi, Bangay, Simunul, Sibutu, and Sitangki. Only light seacraft can pass through some of the sea trails between the island because of the presence of large reefs. However, inter-island vessels and naval boats are able to dock at the deep harbor of the capital town of Bongao, which has perfectly calm waters. Batu-Batu in Balimbing also has a good harbor in the area where the Philippines Navy has a station. Boats sail daily from Zamboanga to Tawi-Tawi. The trip takes 12 hours. There is a fast ferry that serves the same route. Travel time is about 6 hours. Bongao Peak, located at Bongao. This monkey sanctuary in the capital can be climbed in hours. The monkey are quiet, tame, and often imitate the movements of the people they see. Near the summit are two Muslin graves where residents go to pray. Cagayan de Tawi-Tawi, located at municipality of Cagayan de Tawi-Tawi. The island is renowned for their unique flora and fauna and are said to be good dive site. However, there are not tourist facilities in the area. Monokmangkao or Musa, located at Tawi-Tawi. This island is said to be like a floating umbrella under which allied submarines sought refuge from enemy depth charges during World War II. It derived its name of a cluster of branches atop an ancient tree that is said to be shaped like a walking hen. Provincial capital, located at Bongao. The capital is located on top of a hill from where one can see not only the town but also the neighboring island. Sitangki Island, located at Sitangki. This island is known as the Venice of the South because it has a canal for streets. The main canal is crossed by bridge and lined with stone and stalls. Tayang Tayang Beach, located at Tabawan, San Pibian. This picnic haven was the inspiration for a song composed by a group of American soldiers entitled Tawi Tawi Beach. Turtle Islands, located at the municipality of Turtle Islands. Taganak, the biggest island is so close to North Borneo or Sabah that the Malay language is widely understood. Here in the Malaysian ringgit is accepted as currency. This is also the site of the one largest concentration of marine turtles in Asia. Thousands of turtles lay their eggs every year on the beaches surrounding the islands.